Welcome to Wawasan Wire. It often feels like in our Malaysian political scene, the very people who loudly demand others take responsibility are sometimes, well, let's just say they're the quickest to sidestep it when the spotlight turns to them. It's a bit like someone complaining loudly about parking right in front of the shop, then doing the exact same thing moments later. Consistency, or maybe the lack of it, is truly fascinating to watch.
It certainly keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
And speaking of which, we've seen Akmal finally respond to that recent incident involving the national flag.
Yes, I saw that.
He has stated that even though the error came from the youth wing of the United Malays National Organization, his own people wrong is wrong.
Right. Taking a firm line, at least verbally.
He emphasized that this is about respecting the national symbol, not politics, and called for strong action. A police report, severe punishment for whoever was responsible for the poster. It sounds pretty decisive on paper. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this kind of response actually sets a new precedent for accountability here? Or is it more complicated?
Well, that's precisely where it gets interesting, because Dato Teng Chung Kim, the former Selangor State Executive Council of the Democratic Action Party, he weighed in pretty heavily.
Teng Chang Kim. Okay, what did he have to say? He usually doesn't mince words.
He absolutely didn't hold back. What's fascinating here is how he framed Akmal's comments, especially given Akmal's previous very vocal stances on similar issues.
Right, the context is key.
Exactly. Teng Chung Kim used quite a vivid Malay proverb to describe Akmal's situation.
Spitting to the sky, and the phlegm ultimately lands on one's own face.
Precisely. It's a really pointed remark, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It strongly suggests that Akmal's, let's say, aggressive stance against others over the inverted flag issue has now sort of ironically boomeranged right back at him.
So it's basically turned the tables on him.
In a very public way, yes. It forces everyone to look at consistency.
That's a powerful way to put it. And Teng Chang Kim wasn't just highlighting a double standard, was he? I heard he implied something more pointed.
He did. He essentially accused Akmal of hypocrisy, suggesting he was quiet, maybe too quiet, on his own group's mistake.
Especially compared to how forceful he was when others made similar errors, even if they apologized quickly.
Right. And Teng Chang Kim didn't stop there. He went further, suggesting Akmal's current stance, or maybe the perceived lack of immediate, full-throated accountability for his own team, makes him look. Well, his words were not like a warrior, but more like a coward, timid and afraid of trouble.
Oof, that's strong language, calling someone a coward in politics.
It is, and Teng Chang Kim's message seemed pretty clear underneath it all. Look, we're willing to forgive you, but you need to apologize properly first.
So it's less about the error itself and more about the handling, the perceived lack of humility, perhaps.
I think that's a fair reading. It raises this important question about public perception and, crucially, political consistency.
Yeah.
When a leader is very, very vocal about demanding accountability from everyone else, the public naturally expects that exact same standard, maybe even a higher one, to be applied to their own camp.
Of course. You set the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this incident really throws a spotlight on how challenging it is to maintain that image, that consistency, especially when mistakes inevitably happen within your own organization. It's a real political tightrope.
It really is. It's a stark reminder, isn't it, that in politics, what goes around often comes around. The standard you loudly set for others, well, it very quickly becomes the standard you yourself are held to.
A tough lesson.
Definitely a valuable lesson in leadership, public trust, and maybe just navigating the political minefield. It makes you think about the long game versus short-term point scoring.
Absolutely. The long game often requires that consistency.
Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this.